If you're out there job hunting right now, you know it's a whole new world. You're not just prepping for a handshake and a smile anymore. Chances are you're meeting a machine first. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to master this new hybrid interview process. We'll cover everything from that initial AI screening right through to the make or break human rounds. Let's get you ready to crush both.
Yeah, that's a question that can send a little shiver down your spine, right? You've spent hours polishing your resume, you've got your handshake down, but have you actually prepared to be interviewed by an algorithm? It's a totally different ballgame, but hey, don't sweat it. By the time we're done here, you are going to feel way more than just ready.
So here's the game plan. First up, we'll get the lay of the land, what this new landscape even looks like. Then, we'll dive deep into mastering that AI round. After that, it's all about winning over the humans. And finally, we'll tie it all together into one solid success strategy for you.
Okay, so what exactly is this new interview landscape? Well, the first thing to get out of your head is this idea of robots versus humans. It's not that at all. It's more like companies are building a dream team, right? They're using AI and human smarts together to find the absolute best fit for the job.
And that's what we call the hybrid interview. The easiest way to think about it is like a two-stage filter. The AI is stage one. It's the gatekeeper. It can sift through hundreds, maybe even thousands of applications to check for those core objective skills, something a person just could never do at that speed. And here's the key. You only get to the human stage if you make it past that AI filter.
And this is where you can really see how they split the work. It's kind of like a smart division of labor. The AI is all about the numbers game. Efficiency, standard scores, checking off the hard skills. But then the humans come in to look for the stuff an algorithm just can't measure. Things like your creativity, how you'd lead a team, and that really crucial question, would we actually like working with this person? That's the culture fit part.
All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. It's time to talk about mastering that AI round. And honestly, what's the best way to get ready for an interview with a robot? You guessed it, you practice with a robot.
Okay, look at this. This prompt right here. This is your new best friend. It is an absolute secret weapon. You just copy and paste this into ChatGPT, pop in your role and the company you're aiming for, and boom, you get super specific, tough behavioral questions that are scarily close to the real thing. I'm not kidding. You could pause right now, go try it, and see for yourself.
Now don't just do this once and call it a day. You've got to build a real practice routine. Generate questions, practice your answers, and then ask ChatGPT for feedback. Lather, rinse, repeat. But listen up, because step 2 here is probably the most important thing I'll say. Practice aloud. Seriously, I can't stress this enough. An answer sounds perfect in your head, but the second you say it out loud, that's when you catch all the weird phrasing, the awkward pauses, and the holes in your story.
Okay, so you're practicing your answers. How do you make them good? Well, whether you're talking to a machine or a human, structure is everything. And for behavioral questions, the absolute gold standard is the STAR method. It's a super simple framework that helps you tell a story that's clear, to the point, and just powerful.
So here's how it breaks down, and you gotta do it in this order. First, you set the situation. Give a little context. Then the task. What was your job? Then the action. What did you actually do? And finally, and this is the part everyone forgets, but it's the most important, the result. What happened because of your actions? You have to share a measurable outcome. Because look, an answer without a result is just a nice little story. An answer with the result, that's proof that you make a real impact. All right, let's shift gears. Imagine this. You've passed the AI screening. Phew! That means your basic skills are checked off. They're validated. Now comes the real test, the human round. This is where you need to connect. It's where your personality, your people skills, and just being a genuine human being become your biggest strengths. So what's the human interviewer really looking for? Well, they're looking at these kinds of skills. They're sitting there picturing you on their team, trying to imagine what it's like to be working with you when a tough deadline hits. Your job is to show them, through your stories, through how you carry yourself, that you're exactly the person they want in that room with them.
Here's a good way to think about it. Your resume, that's the what. It's the list of things you did, and it got you through the door. Great. But the human interview, that's your chance to show them the who you are, how you think, how you learn from mistakes, and how you work with other people. So how do you actually show them all that? Well, for starters, don't just talk about your wins. Talk about a challenge and what you learned from it. That's huge. Share some real personal insights. And always come prepared with your own thoughtful questions for them. It signals that you're not just desperate for any job. You're trying to figure out if this is the right job for you too.
Okay, we're in the home stretch now. Let's bring everything together. This is where we combine the AI prep and the human prep into one single powerful strategy.
You know, the real magic here happens when you stop seeing your AI practice as just some annoying chore you have to get through. Think of it as the dress rehearsal for the main event. This is your secret advantage, right? You're taking all that structure and clarity the AI forces you to have, and you're using it to make your stories for the human interviewer even more compelling and authentic. It's the best of both worlds.
And to finish up, let's do a quick fire round of common mistakes to avoid. Number 1, don't just practice with AI. You still need to talk to real people. Number 2, ditch the generic, vague answers. Get specific. Number 3, do your homework on the company culture and the job description. And please, please remember, especially when you're in that room with a person, your body language and your tone of voice, they matter just as much as the words you're saying.
So let's leave you with this one final thought. The best candidate out there today, they're not just a tech person or a people person, it's about blending the two. It's about being structured and data-driven enough to impress the machine while also being authentic and engaging enough to connect with the human. So the real question is, are you ready to be both?